What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Life Social 420 coming at y'all with another video, and this video is going to be a little more serious. And I want to talk about substance abuse, mental health, and drug addiction, and depression. So, first off, I want to say, and it's a kind of a long story, but you know, everybody have their things and ways of coping with shit. But I'm not saying that I did this when I was 8 years old. Oh, I'm sorry, I just dropped some weed, y'all. But yeah, when I was 8, I lost my mom. I lost my mom to a heart attack. She had a heart attack in her sleep. She had an enlarged heart. And it kind of scarred me. Well, it didn't kind of scar me. It scarred me for life, to this day. Because who wants to live a life without their mother? Especially, I was 8, so I knew who my mother was, you know. She was my best friend. Still is my best friend. My everything. So, you know, people say life moves on, this and that, yada, yada, yada. After my mom passed away, I think I went like a 3-month stretch of just like barely talking. And I was always depressed. I would depress eat. They tried to get me on these pills, but my dad told their ass no. I mean, my dad tried to put me on some pills, but my sister, who was older, 10 years older than me, she told him no, like, don't do that. Still ended up doing it. Prescribed antidepressants and like basically like, and I think it was Ritalin or Adderall. I forgot which one it was, and that's why I need to stop popping Zans. But the shit that make me, I remember the shit that make me like, I'd be social for about a good hour or two or something. And then after that, like, nothing. Back not talking, just want to eat. And I credit my father because he tried his best. My father, he had 2 strokes, but he had a stroke when my mom was alive. He had to relearn how to walk, talk, write, literally everything. Like, had to learn his name, really everything. And I salute my father and I love him to this day for it. But my father, he wasn't like, he knew what to do as a dad, but like he wasn't the disciplinarian. So basically I got away with a lot of stuff, you know, and I was spoiled. And the way I wouldn't say I was spoiled, like I wasn't middle class, but like my dad made enough to make sure that I wouldn't have to steal. I wouldn't have to ask nobody for no money. If I need somebody to do it, ask him. Like, this is my young years, you know, after my mom passed away. So, and my dad, he didn't know how to cook. And I was staying with my sister. I'm sorry, guys, all over the place. But I was staying with my big sister for a minute too, in the same apartment that my mom had died in. But mind you, my sister is 10 years older than me. So my mom died, I'm 8, she's only 18, and plus she's pregnant with her first child. So basically I just got whatever I wanted, and it didn't matter what it was. So, and I kind of I love and I hated at the same time that my dad did that, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Cause it instilled oh, it don't matter. My dad will do it for me, type shit. Like my dad gonna do it for me. Doesn't matter. My dad gonna do it, or I don't have to do this. I don't do that. And my dad got it. But then we had his second stroke. This was around this time. I'm living with him now, so and this is after the fact that my sister older now. She got her own place with. At this time, she had 3 kids then. And all my nieces are 2 years apart. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. I'm going all over the place. But basically, my father didn't know what to do. He would just buy me food whenever I wanted it and give me whatever I wanted. I became obese, basically. I became very obese. I was a little overweight from well, not a little, but I was kind of definitely overweight for my age. And fast forward, I always loved basketball. That's why I got this on. But fast forward throughout all them years about my mom being dead, I was just very depressed, and I get jealous of seeing people with their moms and get angry when I hear people how people would treat their mother and stuff like that because mine was gone, and I did not know why, and I still don't understand why to this day that the most important person in my life left, and it left me so lost. Like, I can't ask certain questions or anything like that. Like, I don't know, it's different with talking to your dad than it is talking to your mom. Because, fathers, they like, oh, just suck it up, or just do better, or just do this, I really, it's hard to explain because I never got to talk to my mom, like, as a teenager, going through shit. I was a kid, so I really wasn't going through anything. I just had to be a kid. So, I said all that to say I ended up not being real close with my dad coming up, but we still close. Like, we joke, we laugh, but like far as, that communication, like I can come talk to him about anything. I don't think I can still like do that right now. But so my freshman year of high school, I want to say I was 5'4" or 5", but I was like, no, I wasn't. Like, I was 272, 275, almost 300 pounds. It was 275, almost 300 pounds. Now, I had to get a physical. Only reason, and this another, I had to get a physical for the school I was going to. And the lady was like, she checked my blood sugar and shit. She was like, "Oh my God, you like, the rate you're going, you're gonna end up a diabetic." I was like, diabetic, and my dad was there with me. He was like, "Oh no, because diabetes run very terrible. Like, it's really bad in my family, on my dad's side of the family." And I went like my first 2 years. So after that, I knew like, I don't want to have diabetes. I don't want to end up going through all that and possibly pass away from that. And I ended up losing weight. Like, in the end of my sophomore year, going into my junior year, I went to the gym every single day of the summer. I rode my bike to the gym I probably eat. And some of y'all gonna probably be like, ugh, Burger King around after a workout. But it was a light meal. Like, I ride my bike to the gym, stay up there damn near the whole day. Like, and go to Burger King, get my same meal. Give me a Whopper Jr. This is when the nuggets was 10 for $1. Give me a 10-piece nugget. Whopper Jr. Sprite. Done. And I did that for a whole summer straight. And lost 120 pounds. All cardio. This is no lie. All cardio. So what? My summer, 3 months. So in 3 months, I lost 100 and, I can say 100 and, 115 pounds. Or 20, one of those. So I got down to 150 something. And I was so proud of myself, bro. I was so proud of myself. But then I got too comfortable and like, okay, now I could stay this weight forever. I could stay this size forever. Stopped going to the gym, but I hoop frequently or whatever, and then stopped hooping. After that, I met my first baby mama, had a kid. So that slowed me down a lot with certain stuff. Then had another kid. That slowed me down. Cause your life stops not completely, but your everyday life becomes a lot shorter than what it was when you have kids. But when COVID hit, well, before even COVID hit, I lost a lot of friends to gun violence, car accidents, bullshit. And the shit just made me very depressed. Like, when I lost my weight, I was so happy with myself. Like, I was happy. I felt good. And then shit just started happening. My dad had another stroke. He ended up losing his job. And then I was just getting scared because then all this stuff started happening with my pop. He started getting kidney stones, bladder problems, cancer. But he gets checked up every 3 months for all that stuff. And it's been going on some years now. I'm just glad my dad cancer free and everything, but it's just a lot of stuff that was going through my head, and it made me like, then I found Xanax. I found Xanax. And I'll never forget this. This should have been the last time that I popped them. I had my cousin, he was selling them for our other cousin. And I just kept buying, like little halves. I was like just buying halves or whatever. Not knowing that all the halves that I done bought throughout that day done added up to seven Xans. So I ended up later, long story short, we ended up getting up with our girl cousin who smoked, and she said I got the tweaking. And she told us to leave. And I fall. I'm walking down the balcony. Well, I said walking down the balcony. I'm walking down the stairs. At the backyard and shit. And I fall and I cut my hand open. I had to get 23 stitches. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got cut open right here, and it went across like right here. And it sounds stupid, but ever since then, like, I just been popping Xans. And when I don't have them now, sometimes, like, when I don't have them now, like, I'll be angry for no reason. Like, everything, it just made me mad. Everything, it made me irritated. And I feel like it's taking over my mental health. And I say all that to say all this, man. I am going to try to go cold turkey. And I know it's gonna be a hard process, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Just stick to my weed, no pills. Oh, and I definitely used to pop X back in like 2015, 18. I said 15. Back in 2017, 18, like right after I lost my weight, that's when I started popping X. And that's what made people think that that's what made me lose weight, was pop X. That was not even the case. I wasn't even doing that shit. Ecstasy, I wasn't even doing that shit until after I lost my weight. But to anybody out there, man, who watched this, it's cool and all, like the feeling, the high, you know, it's cool, but in the long run, we not doing nothing but killing ourselves on the inside. Like, and what made me want to stop was that I came across a video, and it was like and it was saying like reasons why you shouldn't do Xanax, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's awkward. I popped them, so I watched it. It was on YouTube, and I was just watching it, and it was just like, and I'm like, damn, all this shit that he's saying this happened to me. Like, I done put some shit down and forgot what I was doing and forgot why I put it up, anything. And another thing, the shit made me like blow up again. I'm not fat like how I was, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but all this shit is, you gotta go, bruh. Like, this is a medium. I used to fit this flat, like, none of this. Like, this shit make you have, shit, it make you have over munchies. Like, you could eat so much shit and not feel full. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm just ready for this hard journey to go to cold turkey. And I know I got some people who believe in me. I got some people who say I can't do it because they know me personally. I made a Facebook post about it, and everybody was like, we gonna see. Because I have said it before, but I'm being serious this time, because sometimes I feel myself like not even losing my mind, but like, I just black out. Like, I won't black out, like, I just zone out in the middle of a conversation. Just thinking about anything, like random shit for no reason. And I don't want this shit to fuck me up in the long run. So, as of next Friday, It's not even funny, but as of next Friday, I am officially going cold turkey. Cause I still do got some Xanax left, but after Friday, I'm done. I know the whole point of this video is to go cold turkey, but I never said I was doing it right now. But I'm doing it next Friday because next Friday will be the day that I start my new job. Well, it's really I start Thursday then because I don't want to be high that morning and then sleepy at work. But yeah, Thursday is gonna be my last day, and hopefully I can get through it. And for anybody out there, all that perk, Xanax, promethazine, lean, whatever you want to call it, bro, it's not worth it, bro. If you're not prescribed it, you don't need it, bro. Don't take it, bro. Because it's so much stuff that's wrong with like that. It's people who actually out here who need that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who are in pain, like real bad pain, or you know what I'm saying? Just need a relaxer. You feel me? So yeah, I ain't gonna flame no wood because I'm just gonna smoke this and vibe about it. Think about this long journey that I'm finna accomplish. But yeah, it's a long video. I'm not editing it. I'm keeping it all how it is. It's your boy Lavis Sosa 420. And I'm out, y'all.